Well, it is another beautiful morning, as always. Good morning over here, couch and TV. Let's go out. Hello, Bucky. Let's go out this side for a change and say beautiful morning. It's of Lost Legacy. The time I decided to go out of this door is the time I see is the clock tower ripped. Right. That's Bucky. You're seeing this too, right? It's not just like a visual glitch on my screen. Ow! Oh, you've given me some wolf armor. This looks cool. You know what? Is it red? Oh, yeah, okay. This is dyed. Okay, let me apply that to you, Barnaby. Oh, it does look nice on you. Anyway, let me go and eat my breakfast and feed Barnaby, of course, here in just a moment. Nom 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 nom. Always tasty. Now, Barnaby, in your fresh new style, we'll have to give the dogs some wolf armor thing as well. Some fish. And wait a minute. Okay, I didn't realize Oh no, wait. Is he not hungry anymore? No, I guess he's not. I guess he's not hungry. He's not standing up or eating. Okay, well, you guys are not hungry. I'm going to eat that pork chop later then. All right, Bucky, let's head down now. Or are you? Okay, I thought you were I thought you were doing something then. We will head down now, and I will discuss what we're going to be building in today's episode in due course, because we are going to. Hello, Zanie. Did you I think you missed your cue ever so slightly there, didn't you, Zanie? It's okay. Hello, Bucky. So if you're wondering, because I know, of course, I've had did I just hear a block placing? Okay, never mind. Breaking even. I hope you guys aren't trying to prank me now. As you guys probably know, a while back we got Bucky and Chester. You guys just should know. Chester yelled at me in the last episode, if you remember, guys, correctly. Oh no, I don't need to get on there anymore. I'm going over this side. Yes, I need to get into the habit. And that is because today I'm going to be adding Riggybot. Now, that is because Riggybot was part of a different community, the Evbo community, which is basically a different, he does these different civilization stuffs, and Riggybot wanted me to convert a couple things over to Bedrock Edition. And I got to know that he's actually bigger in the Stampede. I'll read your sign in a minute. Bigger in the Stampede space than I originally thought, so I thought because of that, I would give him a thank you for, being around, and he's been here for a while, so welcome to the Love Garden. Right, what is Mr. Buckbucks saying today? You fed Barnaby. Oh, I did, didn't I? I fed Barnaby fish. Well, the reason why I didn't realise that is because I didn't think dogs could eat fish. I thought it was more of a cat thing, but I guess it's cool. Anyway, guys, today's going to be a busy day for both the helpers, because inside of there, you can't really see it, unless I can get up here real quick. But inside of here, I'm going to be, well, not I'm going to be, but Bucky is going to be making his house. Now, I know you guys are thinking, Bucky's past with water was not good. And, yeah, that's understandable. But I think he's slowly getting over that fear. Ever so slightly, day by day, he's getting over that. And I was like, well, why don't you just, come out of the waterfall every time we see you? That would be a really cool dramatic entrance. And speaking of entrance, Zanie's also going to have her dramatic entrance by, that's, okay. Poor Bucky seems to be having issues. By, basically, we're going to make a little house for Zanie down under the ground here. So, we've got a big pit, as you can probably see by now. It's quite obvious, I'd say. And we're going to, I think it's 2 down here. Yeah, that makes sense. Then the sandstone, then 2 down here. Okay, now I know how this is going to go. I can actually get to work on this. So, I think it's basically going to be me and Zanie, and I think Bucky said he wants to work on his house today, so we're going to give him the opportunity to do so and have some fun with it. And I really want to know what he's going to cook up with, because, I've never really seen Bucky build kind of by himself, right? I always see, I should have showed this, but this staircase here. We built this so we can get up and down easy, and this is how Zanie's going to also enter. Well, the exit's going to be over there. You'll see in a minute. Well, in a while, I suppose. But, I've never really seen Bucky build in his, style. He's helped me with buildings and stuff before in the past, but I guess he's never really been around whilst I've been kind of building. So I'm kind of just wanting to see where his building talent lies and what he's really good at, in a sense. Have you taken, Oh no, it's because I took a stack of sandstone. That's why I'm really confused. Okay, so these walls, they are going to be a bit mined into, actually. But they're going to be 2 blocks high, and I don't know why my sound isn't working. I don't know, like, I can hear, like, fall damage and stuff. It's a glitch with this version of Reconsole, and it's why I really wanted to use the other one. But it's, I don't know why the sound isn't working, but it's really annoying. Because I know I'm placing blocks. It was working a minute ago. But hey ho, it's fine. We can live just for now. I'm gonna place a temporary block there just so we can get up. And so it's kind of Zanie's house because it's so close to Stampy's. I wanted it to kind of be in a similar style and vibe to it because I felt it was kind of reasonable to do that, considering of course you're gonna see that from the balcony. You also see the oak and sandstone vibe of Stampy's house. And if you remember a while back in the old, you never know what old and new timelines are nowadays because it's kind of confusing. But in one of the other timelines that I did, you may remember that I changed the house to, what was it? I think it was the pattern of, no, it wasn't the pattern. It was just I changed the sandstone to be smooth sandstone. And I thought it was a bit of a nod to that kind of style to do it like this, so that's kind of why I'm doing it. And I seem to be running out of the wood. I shall hop up now and grab some more. So I thought it was kind of a nice just thing to do. And on these we're going to have some lanterns if the helpers have any, well, Zanie, because I know Bucky's probably decently hard at work right now doing his kind of Bucky business. That's kind of a nice thing, isn't it? Bucky business. I'm just going to drop down the hole instead of, wasting all of my precious time. Time is of the essence. But you know what, guys? I have spent my time, I say that like it's like a spiteful thing, like, yes, my time, not yours. I've designed a mini game, and it's actually quite a fun one. And if this mini game is as what I think it is, it could be one of the best in the space, like in the continuation space. It's not, maybe not in terms of size, but definitely in terms of how fun I could see it being. It's definitely a Stampy-inspired game, as you guys will, I guess, see when it's built. Who knows? I got a lot of things I want to do, because if I remember, well, I saw, of course, Bucky does need a bit of a shower, because he likes to wear these weird, I don't know, he's got this, like, weird dirtiness to it. I say wear, but you don't really wear your dirtiness, do you? It's just, you get dirty over time if you don't shower. So, I've been thinking, now I know this was something that I saw dear old Charles do in his dear old Season 2, but I was thinking of maybe doing a bathroom renovation. Bucky's bathroom. I don't know where I'd put it, because I have a lot of different things I want to do. I don't want to be like Mr. Soot in his classics. No. I do want to renovate that kind of side of a house, but not to that extent. Because, ladies and gentlemen, I am not a sadist. I want to keep some, like, sane feeling of, the house and what people recognize. Because I don't want to change it all. And then everyone's like, this isn't Stampy's world anymore. And I'm like, well, it is. You just have to take my word for it, because that's just not fun. I now have to figure out, ladies and gentlemen, what my carpet colour combination was for this floor, which is going to be fun. So, I'll take out some of that. Okay, so we're actually doing a pretty good job. The ceiling is being built, which means that I'm going to have to use a staircase, but I'm not going to complain at that. We can now start the flooring. Hello, Zanie. How is life? Life going good, hopefully. So yeah, I'll do the floor. Zanie, if you want to... You've already done the ceiling, haven't you? Yes, so fast! Okay, you can do the, I guess, like, the bookshelves and stuff in the wall, because Zanie, I guess I figured out Zanie likes to read recently. I mean, of course, I spend a lot more time off camera with the helpers, and I've seen Zanie recently a lot in the library, just kind of taking up on kind of different things and ideas and things. So it's going to be interesting to really see what Zanie is learning from all that reading experience, because maybe Zanie's a bit of like I wouldn't say like a Redstone nerd like Polly and Chester, and I guess the good hit the targets helper. I think he's got Barry his, but it's more in the sense of maybe some form of like sciencey kind of otherworldly kind of experimenter. We need more of those, right? I mean, surely the world does need a few more, and don't worry, I'm gonna help finish these off. I'm gonna leave that hole there. In fact, I'm gonna mine out that just so that way I know what I'm doing. Because if I leave that, I'm gonna be like, what the hell? Where am I going? But now I'm just gonna fill this across. So yeah, Zanie, if you'd like to get some progress done on the walls, that would be very, very lovely. And whilst you're doing that, I'm going to finish off the floor, and I don't really know what else there is for me to do. I know there's like a few like crafting tables and bits and bobs around the floor, which, you know, I guess you could consider it clutter. I consider it as coolness, in fact. Do we need... was it... What was the... Ooh. Wait. Oh, wait, okay, it's a tube middle. Sorry, for a second in my head I'm thinking, what's going wrong here? And then I realized it's a tube middle, so I'm not going wrong. It's just, yeah, I'm sure I was just trying to base it off of the ceiling, because the ceiling is literally a mirror of that. And Zanie, I've run out of material. I need to go get some more white wool, but that should not take a minute. So yeah, let me know how you guys like this. I mean, you know, it might look a bit crazy with the shader. Speaking of the shader, it's getting night, and yeah, I need to quickly just check, because I know from the balcony, my new balcony, of course. Well, I say new, but it's been there since like February, January maybe. I want to quickly check. Oh, it's got night quickly over here, because I remember right now this is becoming a problem. Zanie, come out here a minute. Come over here. Just don't push me down, whatever you do, and don't fall down yourself. Am I seeing? There's another one. You're joking. Why is all this happening? Like, there's no Don't go down there. What are you doing? Why have you just gone down there? Are you just, like, experimenting? Look, I tried that, Zanie, and you know what nearly happened? I died, and I stopped myself because I don't want to die. You know, I've realised that after jumping down. You know, I didn't do that because of that potential, you know, thing of wanting that. But I did that mainly because, you know, I wanted to see what was down there. And I'll tell you, there's a whole lot of nothing down there. It's just simply the void. There cannot be, and will never be anything down there, purely because everything will die. Not even, like, tardigrades, whatever they're called, those bacteria things. They can't survive down there either. I thought I was hungry, but I'm not. My eyes were deceiving me, which is not nice, because I always get deceived. Alright then, so, we need some of this stuff. Now, you're probably wondering, what is blood building? Now, I am building there's going to be a slime launcher, which you guys will have to take my word for how fun this is going to be in a minute. In fact, well, I say a minute, in a little while, because I need to configure this to be correct. And if I don't, then, well, Zanie is going to, do some very questionable things to me, which I do not want. And by questionable, I mean hurt me, because I am the one building this machine for the Zanie. So, there you have it. We need to make sure we get this right, for that matter. Why is this slime block, like, really glitched? Okay, it's when I looked at... Oh, it's reflective on, like, the piston. That's kind of crazy, actually. I never even thought about that. Right then, now we are going to hop down here, and I'm going to grab out this repeater. I'm going to put this probably on just 4 ticks. Seems about right. And I'll mine out this temporarily. Plop you down there and you on here. Do we even need that block there? I want to say we do. Just because I feel like... Have I done this a bit differently? I don't know if it was like... No, I must have done it like that. That's the only way I really could have done it. Okay. No, I have done it right. My mind is just telling me, no, you have not done it right. But I have. I've got to trust the process. It's all about trust. And we can't actually bounce because I need to break out that block over there. But once I do that, I'm going to run. Oh, right. I need an extra obsidian because otherwise that's getting pushed, which is not good. I do not want that to happen at all. But now I can pop that down there, and we can go and bounce. Oh, and I missed it. All right, 3rd time's the try, guys. And bounce. There you go. So you can see if, of course, I open that up. That's how Zanie is going to make her dramatic entrance. Unless she finds more drama in scaring me, in which case, that's okay. This is still the zebra's home at the end of the day, and I think she's very happy about that. Are you happy about this being your home, Zanie? Are you truly happy? Yes? Nice. Okay, well then, I don't really know. I'm just going to have a look at the chest and a bit of a peruse, because I don't know what else I can really do for you at the moment. Right now, I know you had a lot of the materials, shall we say, for certain other aspects of the housey. No, I don't think there's anything else I can really do for you here. Well, what I can do... I don't actually know what I want to do. I just want to do something to kind of pass the time. But I was going to run over and show you the completed furnace. I don't think we did anything to it. But yes, that furnace, the inside of that was kind of stressful. I've since turned up the brightness just a little bit, so that way I can at least, well, the gamma, just so I can at least that way see a bit more of what I'm doing. But apart from that, I think Zanie has done a pretty good job down here. So, of course, you are yet to... Oh, you've done your bed. Okay, that's cool. You've got a nice bed down there. And, of course, you've got your little launcher down in the corner. Do you have any of, like, the crafting tables and the looms and things on you? I mean, you're probably best off doing them because they're just, like, little 2x2 things in the middle. I'll let you do those because I think that's, like, the last details anyway. And, of course, in there you can imagine there's, like, little kind of wardrobes and secret compartments. I'm not going to go in there. You probably have some chamber of secrets in here by the next time I see this place. You're just crazy like that. You know, I know you like to read, but holy, it's kind of crazy. Right, am I ready to see Bucky's home? Buck the rat. Buck the rat. Oh, wow, we've actually got this done pretty fast. I'm just looking at the moon, and I'm seeing the moon is starting to go down ever so slightly, which means that I think I'm going to call that done. Zanie, oh yeah, Zanie's doing a pretty good job in there with the furnaces, the crafting tables, and the essential items, shall we call them. Apart from the books, which to Zanie are essentially essential. That is very tongue-twistery. Whoa! What is going on in here? Okay, I see a cave, which is definitely in progress. Hello, Bucky! Wow, you have been very, very much doing work. Is that like a window through there? I don't know if it's like to water or to... Okay, it looks kind of interesting anyway. I just see the inside of lovely ink, the incorporated ink, which is kind of interesting. I don't really know what you're going for here, but this, I kind of do. It's like a nice little cave kind of vibe. I'll give you your dirt. You probably need that more than I ever did. I'm going to now eat my early next day breakfast. Of course, a pork chop. I really like what you're doing in there, Bucky. Keep up the good work, and you will soon have the base of your dreams. But for now, I'm going to eat my well, I guess, nighttime supper at this point. Nom 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 nom. And there we go. So, Zanie, I'm guessing your house is now 100% complete. And of course, I know Bucky's is still work in progress, but I can show that in the next episode. And I'm not going to promise anything. I don't know. I said I have a game in the works. I might not build that. I do need to sort out Bucky at some point. So I think in the next episode, we're going to build Bucky's bathroom. But until then, I think I'm going to end this video here by saying thank you very much for, of course, Zanie and Bucky for joining me in this video and getting everything that we needed to get done, including their homes. And I want to thank you very much for watching. A brand new episode of Lost Legacy will appear on your screens very, very shortly. I say on your screens, but on your home pages, YouTube's, very, very shortly when the next one's online. So don't miss out on that. But for now, I want to say a very big thank you to you guys for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.